Hello, my little wildcats. My name is Puma Cat, and I'm actually a cat because I have cat ears. Get it? Okay, so last time we left off. Sorry, I got a notification. Okay. So last time we left off, we left off on like a cliffhanger sort of thing, because I want you guys to come back, and I haven't been doing very well on views lately. So, yeah, here's the rest of the video. Boom.
Whoa, that's a nice title screen. Can you hear me? Is it working? Whoa! Oh my goodness, is that fire? Wait, are we in space? Like, look at that ground. We're in space! Oh my gosh, my dream came true! But what? I want to end this video here because everything's about to die, but I cannot. What? Yes, there you are. Hi again, Puma. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other, but because we're in the same class last year, I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. Why is the frame rate getting really low? After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That's you in the game, wherever you want to call him. Talking to you. No, I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. I'm a girl. Hi. This is my friend Angel Cake. She's like, have you subscribed to her channels? Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait. You know that I'm aware this is a game. She does! Oh my god, Monica, I hate you! I hate you, Monica. Oh, I should have known. Are you just latching up to that? Maybe. Yeah, I was aware. Monica, Squidica. Could it be possible that she didn't know? I did. I'm the losers. No. That doesn't make much sense. This video is actually going to be super long, so sorry, guys. I even told you about it on the game's download page, didn't I? Man, what? Where? You're just like, I am aware that this is a game. Only paid a little more attention, this would have been a bit less awkward, you know? Well, do we have a say in this? Well, anyway, now that that's out of the way, I guess I only have an explanation. About that whole thing with Yuri, well, I kind of started messing with her and just sort of drove her to kill herself. That's normal. Haha, stop laughing, you psychopath. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Yes, I liked her. How much, how many years do I have to stay in prison if I kill a computer? Ah! I'm so mad! I'm just throwing my signature chair. A leg fell off. Everything's okay, I'm just... Okay, let me fix this here. So, I know I'm not really supposed to curse on here unless it's an absolutely needed, but Monica, I hate you. I just really hate you. There's no forgiving for what you killed my childhood best friend. You can't go back from that. Stop having that evil grin. It looks like you have cat ears. Your bow looks trash. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? Oh yeah, it's been a really long time because I mention her every episode and I cry over her. It's been a whole 2 minutes. It's been a whole 2 minutes. It's because she doesn't exist anymore. Can you bring her back? Bring her back right now. I'm waiting. Nobody does. I deleted the file. You should know. No human should have this much control. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just make them as unlikable as possible, but for some reason nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. Yeah, sure. Haha. We're gonna make fun of her for not knowing how to think. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sarah more and more depressed would prevent them from confessing to you. And amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too, so I just made her force you not to spend time with everyone else. And the whole time I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Puma? Are all the other girls programmed to end up confessing to? This is cracking my heart. I never thought Monica of all people. would be the one behind all this. I mean, yeah, there were little breaking fourth wall things. I thought that was just like the game just being funny. I didn't know this game was so deep. To convince you all watch from the sidelines, it's torture. Every minute of it. And that's not just jealousy, Puma. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. In this game. Knowing my friends don't even have free will. And worst of all, knowing that what's really out there in your world is forever out of my reach. It's kind of sad, but I can't forgive you. I'm trapped, Puma, so what? I don't care, I can just shut this computer. What you gonna do about it? But now that you're here, you're real. And you're wonderful. Thank you. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if it's hard for you to understand. Oh boy, this is gonna die in food. Okay, well, I'm gonna turn off the camera for a bit, so, yeah. Bye, faces. Do you want to say bye? Bye.
Alright, hi, welcome back. Hope you enjoyed that little clip thing. So, yeah, we just sort of exited out with Angel, and I didn't really get to listen to Monika's speech sort of thing, and she looks a little mad. Oh, never mind. Can you hear me? Is it working? There she is. Yay, there you are. Okay. I think it just sort of reset, so, why is it so loud? Anyway, okay. Yay, there you are. Hi again, Puma. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year, and, you know, I guess we can skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, Puma. Now that I think about it, I don't know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. So, yeah, we just sort of left on Monika introducing us. Also, the music is still really loud, and it's bothering me a bit. Alright, so, yeah. Also, the soundtrack's, like, really cool. Whoops. But yeah. I'll just probably, like, skip over the stuff that I haven't gotten to do yet. I actually don't remember where we left off, so I'll just have to revisit the old video so I can catch up with it. So yeah. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? No, it hasn't, because I cried about her every episode for like every 5 minutes, and you just straight up killed her. Stop looking cute like that. Just like, yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. It just sort of rocked my mind that the game was this deep. Just deleting it. Man. Nobody does. I deleted all their files, except for me, because I'm Monika. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try to make them as unlikable as possible, but for some reason nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there since I'm not very good at making changes to the game, but no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you. I don't think we did this part. And amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It just made her forced not to spend time with anyone else. And the whole time, I barely even got to talk to you. I wanted to talk to you. Monika, there's no words for you. You just had to kill them all. Look, your eyes are black, just like Yandere Chan's eyes. I mean, they look black in this lighting. Let me increase lighting. Okay, yeah, they look a little greener. Also, is this like fire in the background of space or something? I'm so confused. Also, have I featured my guest, Ddlc? She's right there, being as beautiful as ever. So yeah, she decided to stay with me. No. And the whole time I barely got to even talk to you. What kind of gruel game is this, Puma? All the other girls are just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines. Or although, it's torture. Every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Puma. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand, because no matter how kind, thoughtful, and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. I don't care! You killed my childhood best friend. You killed my potential lover, Yuri. I don't really care about Natsuki. In this game, knowing my friends don't even have free will. And the most of all, knowing what's really out there in your world forever out of my reach. Oh, boo-hoo. I don't really care. I'm trapped, Puma. But now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if it's hard for you to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more grey, more and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Puma. I don't think I would have continued to live in this world if I had met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities decided to fall in love with you. I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so. But it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. I felt really bad when you had to witness some nasty things. Yeah, you felt really bad. But I realized that you have the same perspective as I do. That it's all just some game. Yeah, but they're still real. I got attached to them. And you just went just like, ha, ha, kill, kill, kill. Delete, delete, delete. I should start using delete instead of kill. And I knew you would get over it. Well, I didn't. So that being said, Puma, I have a confession to make. Well, you love me. I don't. I'm in love with you. You're truly the light in my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? No. Puma, will you go out with me? No. You know, I'm just not even gonna click anything. No. Alright, let's go play with links. What do you want to bite? Why did you bite me? Look, there are people watching. What do you want to say to the people? The people! Hold on. Let me see, stop. Something about bananas. Alright, let's go. What do you want to say to the people? I'm just like, help me, she's trapped me. Did I interrupt your little nap? I'm so sorry. I love you. Don't end up like Monika, okay? You're just a manipulative little B-word, okay? You can rest. Or, yeah, just not show up to the audience. You know what? I'm sure. I'm so happy. You don't sound happy. You don't look happy at all. You're just like, your emotions haven't changed. You really are my everything, Puma. The funny part is, I mean that literally. Ha ha ha! There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. Well, time's passing in my world, and it's 6:15 right now. It really is a dream come true. It worked so hard for this ending, Puma. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called characters right in the game's journal. Ooh. Hold on. Alright. Alright. What do you have to say? Kind of freaked me out how easy. Oh, there's just a folder titled characters in the games on the directory. Okay. I'll use that to delete you later. Well, they're playing on Steam, so it's actually a bit more. Wait, did she know? How did she know that? That's so creepy. To get to the games directly, I had to go. To go into the. Hold on. I'll need this for revenge later. Browse. Well, I don't know how to spell browse. Hold on. Alright. What else? Imagine if you could delete your own existence with the very click of a button. Well, I guess so, but on the plus side, it gave me an easy way out if things didn't go my way. Or freaking drama queen, you just say. Not drama queen, a spoiled brat. That's weird. Just like, if things don't go my way, go deleting. Haha. I don't think you should laugh about that. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending, and I think this is a bad ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I'm not even expressing it on my face. I want to write a poem about this. Don't you? I don't. Wonderful. I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? Oh, okay. So, there's a folder titled characters in the game's directory. If you go to games properties and find browse local files button, you can see all the characters' files. Ooh. Monika. Nika. Monk. Unia. Monika. Is there Squidika in here? Monika. Oniko. I don't know. Monik. I don't know what the symbol is. Moya. Nua. Minika. I think these are like different languages. Yoika. Onka. Mka. Miku. Yonk. Moika. Monika. Monika. Hi again, Puma. Did you write a good poem for today? No, I didn't. Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Oh, Puma. Did you write this poem for me? No, I wrote it for Yuri. That's so sweet of you. There's really no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But, you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy end. Hand in hand I find my strength, the courage dawned upon me by my one and only love. Together, let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With a flick of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. I doubt that. All things end. Thank you for not jump scaring me. Have you enjoyed it? Always put only how into the poems that I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization, or about you. So I never really wanted to go into detail about. That actually makes a lot of sense. Oh. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could. Yeah, I've done that like many times, and it got me really concerned. I was onto you, Monika, before I even knew I was onto you. I guess I assumed it would be, to be the part of the game like everyone else. Like that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know? You might have gotten mad at me. Yeah. Maybe even deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me. We can delete a character file. You know what? I'll just let her talk. And then we'll... Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together, Puma? I have so many things I want to talk about. Where do I start? If it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I'll always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look into each other's eyes. Let's see. Wait, is she actually just gonna be like, oh. Okay. Currently I'm gonna be creating a rough draft on the book How to Delete Monika's Character File and Why It's Beneficial for Your Mental Health. Shut up. Shut up. I'm writing. I'm talking to my audience, okay? So, basically if, it's gonna be coming out, you know, in, March 2021, set a date. How about March 14th? That'll be nice. It's almost like February 14th, but March. And it'll have all the step-by-step processes and, yeah, if you guys want, you can write whatever, oh, you know what I should do? Right now, go to the comment section and write a comment you want, write something you want me to say to Monika. So next episode, I'll read off your comments and tell them to her. I think that sounds like a good idea. Is that okay? And you can like give her compliments for some reason. I don't know why, she's an evil little antagonist. You can write how much you hate her. You can do, I don't know. Let's just see what she has to say. I can't help but wonder how things would be different if the game gave me a rash in the first place. I think I would end up focusing you onto my rat anyway. It'll have to it has less to do with me not having a rat, but more having to me knowing that nothing is real. I think the only difference would be that I may not be the one, that I may not have needed to take such drastic measures to be with you. Maybe the rest of the club would still be around. Not that it really matters. It all loses its meaning once I found out what it wasn't real. So I really don't miss those days or anything. I really don't. Alright, anyway, so yeah, if you want to say something to Monika, just go down in the comments below. And I'll make sure to include your comments in my book, which will be coming out on Wattpad, and yeah, it'll just have a book, like, let's see, what should I title it? You know, you guys can decide that for me too. About like, shut up. Oh, did you know that I'm on Twitter? I actually don't have a Twitter account. I'm actually thinking of making one. So, did you know that I'm on Twitter? My username is LilMonix3. I'll write that down in my notes section. Okay, I'll make sure to check it out when I create my account. I guess someone was kind enough to make me an account for me. I picked the username though. I love sharing my thoughts and chatting with the world. The real world. So make sure you follow me, okay? It would really mean a lot to me. With how much you mean to me and all. It would really make me feel loved. Okay, how about you subscribe to my YouTube channel? Speaking of my YouTube channel, I want to set a goal. It's November 1st right now. This video is probably going to be coming out November 2nd. And I wanted, since we have 86 subscribers, which I'm really proud of, yeah, I was thinking that I should have like 100 subscriber milestone on 2021. I thought that'd be nice. And you guys can choose what I should do for the 100 subscriber special. So yeah, I just wanted to say that. I guess this sort of turned from playing Doki Doki to just me chatting with you guys, and sometimes Monika just third wheeling in. So yeah. I know that at times you won't always be here with me. Like if you need to go out, take care of other things. But I'll always have you in my thoughts patiently waiting for you to come back. Come to think of it, if you copy my character file onto a flash drive or something, you could always keep a part of me with you. I guess it's kind of unorthodox, but I find it really romantic for some reason. Haha, sorry, it's such a silly idea. I don't mean to be too needy or anything, but it's kind of hard when I'm so in love with you. Okay. Alright, well, you know, I'll start writing my book, and, you know, you guys can just either look at Monika or probably times 4 or something like that. So, yeah, have fun sitting around. Come on, I just started writing. You know, it's funny because I always thought I had a lot of drive. There's something kind of enticing about the stay-at-home partner. I guess I'm like perpetrating gender roles or whatever by saying that. But being able to keep the house clean and shop and decorate and things like that, and having a nice dinner for you when you come home, is that a weird fantasy? I mean, I'm not sure if I would actually see myself doing that. I would really be able to put that over striving for a fulfilling career. It's kind of cute to think about, though. Okay. I don't know how to spell the word delete. Alright. Hey, did you know I'm vegetarian? Me too! It's like we're meant for each other. Well, I don't mean like I'm bragging or anything. I just thought you'd enjoy a fun fact about me. I decided to start a couple years ago after learning more about Earth's climate. The carbon footprint of cultivating our livestock is just unbelievable. Anyway, I've decided not so much of a personal sacrifice to stop contributing to this whole mess. What is that so strange of a reason? No. Well, I guess a lot of people are more concerned about it being inhumane and all that. I don't really care much about that part. It's always weird, like we only care about killing things that we personally relate to as a species. Most people are fine with killing bugs just because they're icky, and of course, we kill billions of microorganisms daily without even giving it thought. You know, Monika, I like chatting with you. But suddenly, if they're just a little bigger, it's murder. I mean, what if plants feel some pain too? We just don't understand it. What if pulling leaves off a stem feels like someone's ripping your fingers off one by one? I'm just saying, we're a pretty biased species if you think about it. Anyway, if you ever feel like making a small contribution to the planet, it doesn't hurt to choose veggies once in a while. And if we have dinner together, you just did it for me. That'd be really romantic. Did you say kiss? No, I was making up title ideas for how to get rid of your character file, not I wanna kiss you. That's certainly a little embarrassing, but if it's with you, I might be okay with it. Oh, sorry. I really couldn't keep a straight face there. That's the kind of thing girls say in these kind of romance games, right? don't lie if it turned you on a little bit. It didn't. I'm kidding. Well, to be honest, I do start getting romantic when the mood is right. Do you need that jasmine oil too, Monica? But that's our little secret. Okay. Alright, so I currently have 3 titles. So, yeah, we can just pick and do a little voting thing. So number 1, tips and tricks to get rid of Monika. And why? In parentheses. Get out of my computer! Or how to delete Monika's character file. How to delete Monika's character file and why you should do it. So, I really like the second one, is get out of my computer, how to delete Monika's character file. So, yeah. Shut up, Monika. So yeah, if you go down into the comments, I'll have a little, I'll have my comment pinned if you want the first, second, or third option for my new book. It's coming out, March 14th on 2021. So yeah, you guys can choose a new title. So yeah. You know, I've always said how hard it is to make friends. Well, I guess not making friends part, but more like meeting new people. I mean, they're like dating apps and stuff, right? But that's not the kind of thing I'm talking about. If you think about it, most of the friends you make are people you just met by chance. Like you had a class together, or you met through another friend. Or maybe they were just wearing a shirt that's your favorite brand on it and you decided to talk to them. Things like that. But isn't that kind of inefficient? It feels like you're just picking to completely at random. If you get lucky, you make a new friend. And comparing that to hundreds of strangers who walk by every single day, you could be sitting right next to someone compatible enough for your best friend to be your best friend for life. But you'll never know. Once you get up and go on with your day, the opportunity's gone forever. Isn't that just depressing? We live in an age where technology connects us with the world no matter where you are. I really think we should be taking advantage of that to improve our everyday social life. Who knows how long it'll take for something like that to successfully take off. You know, Monika's talking the stuff, you know? Seriously thought it would happen by now. Well, at least I already met the best person in the whole world. Even if it was by chance. I guess I just got really lucky, huh? Yeah. You know, the best thing I like about this is I get to do Monika's voice. And, if you guys did not know, I love doing her voice. For some reason, I don't know why. You know what's a neat form of literature? Rap! Sure. I actually used to hate rap music. Maybe just because it was popular, so I only heard the junk play on the radio. But some of my friends got more into it and it helped me keep an open mind. Do you mean your fake friends that are not real? Rapping might be more challenging than poetry in some ways. Since you need to fit your lines to a rhythm, there's much more emphasis on wordplay. When people can put that all together and can still deliver a powerful message, it's really amazing. That's not what you said. I wish I had a rapper in the literature club. Sorry if that sounds silly. It would be really interesting to see what they'd come up with. It would be really be a learning experience. Yeah, you know, I used to hate rap too, but you know, since the Five Nights at Freddy's franchise, I started listening to the FNAF raps, and I guess I like them. So yeah. Also, I have a lot of notifications on my phone, so let me read them. Shut up. So my friend Cyberfreeze said, greatest anime crossover right there in the beginning. A person said, yes, I've been waiting for this, and I love your costume, it's amazing. The creepy Yuri at the beginning scared the crap out of me. I didn't expect that to be there. When you said Yuri was trying to laugh at a comedy or something, it was hilarious. 1739, model problems require model solution.
What if she's in an attempt to trying to cut her arm off so her pinky doesn't hurt?
Oh. I actually tried that when I was a dumb kid. I smacked my head against a wall so my toe wouldn't hurt anymore, and it worked, but I lost brain cells. Oh no. Okay, Monika uses poem. It's really effective.
Anyway, I worked really hard on this poem, so I hope that it's effective. Here it goes. It's very effective. Very effective.
2740, where's that? Oh, yeah, that one, okay. Just Monica's Ddlc most famous line. Oh, it is? Oh, that's cool. Hey, hi, Just Monica. It's literally the game in a nutshell, other than, don't worry, it just gets worse. I was waiting for you to react to Yuri stabbing herself and I wasn't disappointed. You missed Yuri's Natsuki's neck snap. Remember when I said someone would turn their head upside down? Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god. In one of my videos, I put an ASDF ASTF reference, and then it turned that frown upside down, and someone's just like, okay, and then they snapped their head and just it fell off. That's what she was talking about. Oh my god. This is great. XD, I love the begging. The begging of what? Which begging? So yeah. I also posted on Discord what what's it called? I posted on my Discord things to say to Monika, just like I just told you. So the shipper 19 says, can you say I love her hair, but I'm mad at her for deleting all the others? Alright, Monika, so the shipper loves your hair. Also, that's sort of a compliment to me because I have a similar hairstyle to her. But yeah, she's super mad at you for deleting all the other characters. She's just like, okay. So yeah, that's all I have so far. Yeah, you really, you know, I really do think you literally saved my life by being here with me, Puma. I can't imagine, having been able to to keep myself mentally stable knowing that nothing here is real. I would have deleted myself if you didn't show up. Sorry, I didn't mean to sound dramatic or anything. But I'm sure you understand yourself after spending so much time in the club. I mean, if you were focused and abandoned everything in your race to spend your eternity with a few game characters, you'd probably find some way of killing yourself, wouldn't you? Well, maybe you'd write some poetry to try to keep yourself sane for a while, but then you'd have nobody to even read it. Let's just be honest, the club members really don't count for something like that. I mean, a lot of people say they only write for themselves, but I think it's hard to say that it's just fulfilling as you share with people. Even if it takes time to find the right people to share with. Like, remember how it was for Yuri? She didn't share her writing with anyone for a really long time, and before she knew it, she was absolutely delighted to make you a part of her hobbies too. We're programmed to desire social feedback. I don't mean the club members, I mean human beings. That's why life can be so confusing for introverts. Being an introvert doesn't mean you shun social interaction and hate being around other people. It means social interaction, especially in groups or unfamiliar places, use up a lot of energy. Like, a lot of introverts sit at home and feel lonely and restless. And then, when they finally go out in half an hour, they want to go home again. I think more people should understand how the world works, and they would respect it more. Many introverts do enjoy having people around. They just love having one or two close friends over and just, I don't know how to say that word, leisurely hanging out. Haha. Monika, did you make that joke on purpose? Even if we're not actively spending time together, it's nice for them just to have you here. I'm serious. If you just go to their house, bring your laptop and hang out there for a while, you can really make their day. As for me, I'd say I'm kind of in between. Oh, you're an ambivert. But I'm usually a little more extroverted. I mean, I'm always trying to do stuff after school and things like that. But for you, I can be really anything you need me to be. I understand people really well, so don't be afraid to share your unique needs with me. Nothing would make me happier than being the perfect girlfriend for you. You know, my parents aren't really a fan of LGBTQ, and my parents would sort of kill me if they knew I had a girlfriend, so let's just keep this a secret, alright? Wow, this is my first relationship with a computer. Wow. Oh, what does the world come to? You know, you said poems, and you know, I never really got to share my poems with you guys. I mean, not you, Monika, I don't really care about you, but you guys. And, you know, I'm sort of conflicted because you didn't really give me the feedback if you wanted to hear my poems or not, so, you know, I'm usually just sort of like in between, and, you know, it doesn't really hurt if I read my first ever poem. No, I haven't wondered what it feels like to die. Can I just read my first ever poem? Alright. I'm gonna turn off the music just so I can put on my own, whoops, sorry, just so I can put on my own emo soundtrack. I have a poem similar to Yuri's actually, so, it's Pity Or Sting. If you were to discover, why am I doing Monika's voice? I've been doing her voice for too long. If you were to discover I wasn't what you thought, would you pick me up, uncovered, or just leave me to rot? Now, if you were to discover how masochist it is, you wouldn't really wonder but stay back because of this. Now that you've discovered what's really wrong with me, I wouldn't take your judgment, but rather let it be. It's Pity Or Sting. Don't say I've warned you not. I don't waste a blood you carry, but discard it dot by dot. That's my first poem. So, yeah. I hope you guys liked it. If I get 7 likes on this video, I'll read my next one, okay? Puma, have you ever wondered what it feels like to die? It's something I used to think about pretty often, but recently I think I actually learned what it feels like. I don't really understand it, but whenever you quit the game, it felt like I'm instantly put to sleep, left with nothing but my thoughts. But after a few seconds, my thoughts start to fill with incoherent, jumbled patterns. I see static and rapid flashes of color while hearing all kinds of weird screaming noises. That's what you described in your poem! I can't. Colors red, green, blue, scratching, piercing, screeching, sine, cosine, tangent. I love math. Which is my own little touch to it. Oh, that's cool. At least the poem, at that point, I can't even form my thoughts anymore. And endlessly hammered by flashing and screaming, unable to move or even think. I'm pretty sure at that moment I didn't really exist. For some reason I can remember it anyway. I feel like after some immeasurable amount of time, it stops in an instant and I'm back in my own mind. And you're here with me. I have no idea what it means for the game to quit. Or why that stuff happens to me. And I also don't know how you always come back and, well, put everything back to normal. But if you could do a favor and do that for me as little as possible, that would be really great. And it's really not very pleasant to be trapped in that screaming void. But in the end, you always fix it. It makes me feel like you really do care about me. So I have to thank you for that. It makes me feel even closer to you now that you're here with me. Oh shoot. I want to say, and on that note, it's been around 40 minutes and I just sort of want to leave the game. So, yeah. Alright, so, that was the first part of Just Monika, which is the famous, line of Doki Doki, I guess. So, yeah, if you like this video, please, leave a like on it. And, yeah, it really means a lot to me. And, yeah, leave your comments on what you want me to tell Monika down below. So, yeah, that's all I have for now. Bye, my little wildcats. And remember, Monika's always behind you. Like right now.